Hey guys, Tony Denaro here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day where I reveal my estimates for AMC Q2 earnings. Will it be a positive quarter or will we have a loss? Let's get right into the details. Last quarter in Q1, I estimated that the net income for AMC would come in at negative $235 million right here at the bottom in pink with a earnings per share of negative 16 cents. How did we track on that last quarter? From the Q1 earnings statement, AMC came in at negative 235 million and negative 17 cents. So pretty damn close. Nailed the net income to the dollar, off by 1 penny on earnings per share. Now let's take that same model I created and see if we can create a semi-accurate guess about what the Q2 earnings are going to look like. Just a quick recap, industry analysts are expecting $9 billion for domestic box office in 2023. That is this yellow line right here. And according to Box Office Mojo, the domestic box office for Q2 ended up just under $2.7 billion. Let's plug that into the spreadsheet and see what it tells us. A couple of quick disclaimers before we get into the spreadsheet. This is my analysis, my own spreadsheet, my own formulas for Q2 2023. Please don't make any assumptions about the entire year. We'll talk about that at the very end of this video. In this spreadsheet, I input the domestic box office. You can see it here at the top in green, 2.678 billion. And then the formulas extrapolate and calculate all of the forecasted or the estimated incomes and expenses. This is going to be a relatively short video. We're going to get right to the point, but I do want to highlight something that is working in AMC's favor, and that is this line number 3 right here, admissions as a percentage of domestic box office. You can see for the last several quarters, it has been tracking around 31%. So of the domestic box office, AMC's been capturing 31% of that revenue. Go back to 2019, we were under 28%. That 3% difference makes a huge difference in the amount of money that AMC brings in, not only in ticket sales, but concessions. So if that tracks again to the same 31% in Q2, I think you're going to be pleased with the results. The other thing worth pointing out, at least in this Q2, I am not going to be counting any revenue for the retail Walmart popcorn or credit cards because I just don't know what those numbers are. There is a wide variety of opinions of what they are going to be. Suffice to say that if AMC made a profit on popcorn in Q2, you can bump up the numbers a little bit from what I'm going to be forecasting. How much of a bump is going to be dependent on what AMC tells us, if anything, about units sold or gross revenue off of those retail popcorn sales at Walmart. If they do tell us those details on retail popcorn, then I will be including it in future forecasts. I just got to have some data to work off of. It is just too difficult to take a stab in the dark at what the popcorn impact might be, and I'd rather just leave it out for this quarter, and we'll have maybe a little bit of upside surprise. What are analysts forecasting for Q2 for AMC? You can see here the consensus EPS forecast, June 2023, negative 4 cents. The best forecast, negative 3 cents, with a low forecast of negative 6 cents. Okay, time to draw the curtain back and get down to the nitty gritty. What does the damn spreadsheet say, Tony? When we plug in this number for domestic box office here in the top of the spreadsheet in green, it extrapolates out for all of worldwide. And if we scroll down just under $2.7 billion, if we hit 31% of admissions, is going to yield a net profit estimated of $91.7 million and a net profit per share of 7 cents. What could make these numbers incorrect? They would be incorrect if AMC did not capture 31% of the total domestic box office. They would also be incorrect if there is a one-time expense in the income statement, which I can't forecast because I don't know about one-time expenses. Let me just give you an example. You see this line I have highlighted in here in yellow? These are the other expenses, and you can see it kind of varies all over the map from 136 million expense to negative 38 million in favor of AMC. That is a wide range. It's hard to forecast. You can see the variability. If there was an expense of $136 million one time in Q2, that would drop the earnings per share down to negative 3 cents. If I plug in the same $39 million expense from Q1 into Q2, that would drop the earnings per share to positive 4 cents per share. If these numbers are correct, that also gives us an adjusted EBITDA for Q2 of $312 million. You can see here at the very bottom, a very healthy increase over any of the previous quarters. The earnings announcement is expected around the first week of August. We don't have an official date yet, but the tentative date that is out there is August 3rd. Once I know the official date, I'll be sure and let you know. I'm going to go ahead and stick with what I have here, a forecast of $91.7 million net profit per share, 7 cents. Will I be right? Will there be some hidden one-time expense that blows my estimates out of the water? Stick around. Once AMC releases the official numbers, I will go over any discrepancies between my best guess here and what the actual numbers are. Please just remember, this is my opinion, my model, my guess. Please don't take this as advice of exactly what is going to happen. I just create this for your entertainment, for my own entertainment. And let's see how close I come in Q2 to predicting the earnings per share. For the entire year of 2023, analysts are expecting a total loss of negative 37 cents per share. That means they are forecasting a loss for Q3 and Q4. I will have a better idea if this number is all washed up or if it's going to be correct once I see how close I got on my model for Q2. I got to admit, I'm feeling a little bit nervous when the experts, the analysts, are predicting negative 4 cents for Q2, and I have it at positive 7 cents. Stay tuned and let's find out who is correct. I am Tony Denaro. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.